movie tree.
Howdy, branches, and welcome to another episode of the Movie Tree Podcast. My name's Poncho, and that's GPG sitting right across from me. Whoa, did you see that? That thing?
Oh. You had me then. I'm looking around the fucking room.
Especially in this dungeon. Kurt Russell's 1980 something. Two banger.
Yes.
Huge, big time.
Not
big
at the time, though. We'll get into it later on.
Oh, it's big time now.
Big time now.
Big time
now.
now.
Cult's classic, you'd call it now.
Oh, yeah. And pop culture phenomenon.
So I think it's very much in the same realm as Blade Runner, and they both came out at the same time.
I'm very excited for this one. I don't know about you.
No.
Nah.
Don't
Just
shit.
morose.
Yeah, it's melancholy. Yes.
Lower than low. It seems like you've been touched by the thing.
Jesus Christ. So we got here by climbing the Keith David branch. He played King in Platoon, and he plays Charles in The Thing. This is his first theatrical role too.
And what a career he has had.
You said that last week, yeah.
Cheers to Keith David. You are a gem.
Absolutely.
And I don't think a lot of, like, everyone would know your face. Maybe not a lot of people know
I
your name.
love his deadpan. He does an awesome deadpan dialogue.
So Ice Cube uses him on his albums for the start, like an intro to his thing, pyroclastic flow, and you just like he has a great voice and microphone. Yep.
So the storyline: a research team in Antarctica is hunted by a shape-shifting alien that assumes the appearance of its victims.
Oh yeah.
When did you first watch this, Mott?
I was a late bloomer on this one.
So was I.
I must have watched this when I was like 21, 22. I brought this on DVD, and I'm like, hang on, this is supposed to be a classic. I shall watch because I am a Kurt Russell fan.
I did much the same. I couldn't exactly tell you. It was probably a late 90s rental, much for the same reason. It's a classic. I've heard about it, and I should see it. And golly.
Wow.
IMDb has this at an 8.2. And it sits at 150 on their top 250 movies.
Yeah.
Which is fucking solid.
That's huge. Yeah.
Rotten Tomatoes, 84% critics, 92% audience. On a budget of 15 mil. And this is, it made 19 mil.
Damn.
42nd at the box office. The top three for that year were E.T., Tootsie, and An Officer and a Gentleman.
Bring it out again. We'll bump those numbers up. That was a rookie number.
It has been. It has been re-released, from what I understand. Released on the 25th of June, 1982. This is our second movie from 1982. Can you scratch the recesses of your brain?
One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest.
No, that was 75.
82.
One more guess.
82. Can you give me a clue?
So, idyllic suburban neighborhood.
Stepford Wives. Idyllic suburban life. No, what is it?
Poltergeist.
Ah, you son of a bitch. That was my next guess.
It was not.
I decided not to say it because I didn't think.
Yeah.
I thought that was 83.
On a run.
Damn you, Luke.
Run time of an hour and 49 minutes. Produced by Universal Pictures. Awards, and this, I can't quantify this. Ennio Morricone was nominated for a Razzie for worst score for this movie.
I hate the Razzie people.
Yeah.
I hate the Razzie people.
I don't get it. I love the score in this movie.
I think I've got more about that in the score.
Yeah, okay. Directed, of course, by John Carpenter. Also Dark Star, Assault on Precinct 13, Halloween, The Fog, Escape from New York, Christine, Starman, Big Trouble in Little China, They Live, Village of the Damned, Escape from LA, and Ghosts of Mars.
Quick question.
Yes.
If you had one movie to watch, would you pick The Thing or Halloween?
Oh, that's a Sophie's choice for me. Look, I'm biased. I'd say The Thing because I know I recently watched it. Obviously.
I would pick The Thing as well.
I think I would pick The Thing.
Yeah.
I'm worried that if one day we get to Halloween, because that's heavily nostalgia-ized for me, that movie.
Yep.
We're going to go,
okay. We're going to go a bit Nightmare on Elm Street.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I haven't watched.
I haven't seen Halloween in probably. I haven't seen.
Didn't you watch the whole thing?
I did watch all of them, but I didn't watch the original. I watched all the sequels.
Ah, right.
I haven't seen the original for probably 10 years. But it is
Off
probably
topic.
my favourite horror movie of all times. The cast for The Thing. Kurt Russell, 31. Wilford Brimley, 48, and looking fucking weird without a moustache. Keith David, 26. Richard Masur, 34. TK Carter, 26. David Clennon, 39.
That's them.
According to John Carpenter, he takes all of his failed movies pretty hard, but this film's initial negative reception disappointed him the most. Not only was it a box office bomb, but critics panned its gory effects, tone, and characters. Vincent Canby, who was a critic, called it too phony looking to be disgusting. It qualifies only as instant junk. Dave Kerr wrote that it was hard to tell who's being attacked and hard to care. Likewise, Roger Ebert was disappointed by the superficial characterizations and the implausible behaviour and dismissed the film as nothing more than an alien knockoff. Carpenter was particularly upset when Christian Nyby, the director of the original The Thing from Another World, publicly denounced Carpenter's version, saying, "If you want blood, go to the slaughterhouse. All in all, it's a terrific commercial for J&B Scotch." Last week when we skinned the smoke wagon, he said this movie was basically putting us back in 5 territory. Others, have your thoughts and score?
Well, let's see how we go. Maybe I'm on the Ebert side of things.
Maybe you are.
Maybe definitely
you are.
I am not.
Yes.
My thoughts. This film is so fucking cool. Kurt Russell at his 80s peak. Practical effects at their 80s peak. Another pop culture phenomenon for us. Standout performances everywhere you look. Haunting deaths, haunting score. Set designs and camera work are some of the finest we've ever seen. The paranoia storyline just keeps you buckled in the whole way. I am back on my 5 shit. Don't at me. This is 5 out of 5. The Thing, baby. Watch it. Love it. Enjoy it. What about you?
Man, I just love a good effects movie. And I love a situational movie. And I love horror. Put them together and you've got fucking an absolute banger of an hour and 45 minutes to watch, ignoring the slightly amateurish cinematography at times at the early stages of this movie.
Yep.
The couple of times you can see the cameraman's shadow and I don't care.
Shit.
This film builds suspense and tension and heightened tempers like nothing else I've seen in recent memory. A classic whodunit type of scenario. And then you get the score and the practical effects. Like, my oh my, what an absolute delight the effects are in this movie. I can ignore some of the slightly shonky camera work, like I said, and editing, but this is a fucking bloody brilliant piece of cinema. This is an absolute banger 5.
Originality through the roof.
Yes.
And people don't understand that now. We don't get this anymore.
No, we don't.
We don't get this anymore, and we should have loved it when we had it. Roger Ebert, you bastard.
Yeah, you piece of shit.
You've got to love what you have when you have it.
Yep.
And you know what? You didn't love it then. We'll love it now.
It's
John, we're here for you,
Yeah, we're here
Mr.
for you.
Carpenter.
It's a testament to the special effects and the practical effects that they hold up to this day.
And still makes me sick.
So that puts it 6th. Just above Jaws and just below Indiana Jones and the Last Crusade.
Above Jaws.
Yeah, it's
It's right there, though.
legitimately,
Like, I get that.
Jaws has got a slightly worse IMDb score. Jaws is an 8.1.
I don't want to say it's below Jaws, but I don't want to put Jaws below it.
No.
Can we even them out? God, they are the same thing for me.
Yeah.
They are same beautifully shot, originality. Like, they're it in a bit for horror.
Yep.
They are it in a bit. Yep.
One thing I will say, and it has no bearing on the film at all anyway, and it doesn't look shit either, but the UFO scene at the start, for me, doesn't need to be there.
No.
And it's only there, I read somewhere, it's only there as a nod to the original Thing from Outer Space movie, because that's how that movie starts.
I wondered if I
But
was...
you don't need it.
Yeah, I wondered if I was watching like an uncut version. I'm like, well, is this in the original?
Yeah.
I don't remember this starting this way.
It doesn't, you don't need that bit of backstory.
No.
anyway.
It makes it... You know what you're looking at
Exactly
when it
right.
happens. So, yep.
Best on ground, please, sir.
Oh, this is easy, mate. Kurt. My boy. Gorgeous hair.
Oh, is it what?
McCready. Honourable mention, though, to the pooch, the papa, the doggo.
Yes.
When he comes in I'm like, that is a well-trained
It is.
dog.
I've got
and
it.
he is haunting.
It's incredibly well trained.
He
that
is
dog.
goddamn haunting.
Yep.
But I have to go McCready, Kurt Russell. He's a leading man that we can all get behind, and I'd love Kurt Russell.
Yeah,
I'm just going to say that out loud.
that's fine.
And who's yours, mate? Who you got?
Look, I think pretty much every performance in this movie is exceptional.
Yep.
But I've gone outside that.
Ooh.
I've gone Rob Botton for his exceptional, flawless effects work.
Yes. We've done this before.
Yep.
We've gone set designs. We've gone.
I think his practical effects work on this movie is unrivaled.
Yeah.
Considering the time and the budget.
And then when people like Roger Ebert and that bring it down, you're like, these guys, they work their ass off to make something beautiful.
Yep.
And for everyone to watch. And then you come in and you're just like, oh, well, this is a little fucking review for JB fucking Scott. Ooh. Yeah, go back to your pad and pencil, you lucid.
That was a good voice. I like that voice.
You fucking.
You sound like old mate on Ferris Bueller. Like, you can't talk to me like that, Ronnie. You can't do it with my daughter.
Well, I think you should be sorry, for Christ's sake. A family member dies, and you insult me. What the hell is the matter with you anyway?
Do you have a worst on ground?
No.
Yeah.
I do not. That is everyone in here. They have a small cast,
Yep.
and they all do it beautifully. What about you?
I would have nitpicked.
It would have been a massive.
It would have been a
nitpick.
massive nitpick. Everybody in this movie, and I think I read in the original source novel, there's 32 people at the station.
Oh, wow.
Carpenter whittled it down to 12, but he gave every single person enough rope with which to work with.
Yeah.
Everybody got their moments and got their scenes and got their
That's
dialogue.
what I noticed. Nobody in there is just a side character.
No.
Everybody has their moment to give a big speech or a little bit of a, like, hey, man, fuck you, that ain't right. Like a moment.
At no stage in this movie does someone say, hey, where's Fuchs? And you go, which one was Fuchs again?
Yeah.
You know who everyone is.
Yeah, Windows and all these names, yeah.
You got a play of the day?
Certainly do. The ending. I bloody love that ending. Why don't we just wait here a while?
Yeah.
See what happens.
I have got
It's so open.
got a fuck ton of trivia on that.
Yeah,
on the ending.
because John Carpenter refuses to tell us
Yeah.
whomst.
Oh, he's
He's
I've got
one
it.
of
I've
them.
got it. I've got it all. But
And
you're
we
right.
can all have our own opinions.
He chops and changes his opinion depending on who's asking him, I think.
Yeah, well, John Carpenter says, yeah, it's up to you.
Yeah.
Like, I know in
But
my head.
he's come out
Yeah.
and said, yeah, he is. And then he's come out and said, no,
He
neither of them are.
is, yeah.
And he is. And then he is.
And I love it so much. And just, it's almost not Kurt Russell's best acting here, but him and Keith David, when they sit there, I'm just like, you guys are in your prime
Yep.
right now. And just, I love it. I love it. Just given, perfect.
Yes.
It's a perfect scene.
Yep.
What do you got?
I had the defib scene.
Oh, yeah.
I think that's just the pinnacle of the effects in this movie. From chomping belly to spider-legged head running around.
I know this is a big call, but I put that up with Aliens. What's his name going on the table and the alien jumping out.
Oh, an alien? Yeah,
You
yeah.
don't know what's happening on Alien. Like, you imagine seeing it for the first time. What the fuck's going on? And the alien go, bleh!
Yep.
Imagine seeing the thing for the first time, and it just looks like he's doing chest compressions.
Yep.
Oh, he's got the defibrillator out. Oh, now his chest is eating his arms?
Yes.
What?
Yeah, it's a lot of trivia around that scene too.
Yeah, it's fantastic. Absolutely fantastic.
Yep.
Yep. 'Cause
Would
I don't know.
you watch it again?
Yes.
Fuck yes. And
Multiple times.
honestly, I'll probably watch this soon just so I can sit there and bask in it instead of, breaking it down and stuff.
This is one of those films you will notice stuff. You will notice more.
Yep.
And those theories you have at the end, those poncho theories, they will continue. And you will get more and you'll be, hang on, hold up. You'll see more shit.
Yep. Should the listeners watch it? That's an affirmative.
That's a hell yeah.
That's a hell yeah. Where did you watch?
I brought this on Apple.
Yep.
1 and 2 as a...
Oh, the double pack?
The double
Yeah,
pack.
I purchased this on Apple TV as well.
Yeah, fuck
You can also rent it on Apple TV, Amazon Prime and YouTube. The DVD is $10 and the 4K Ultra HD is $35 from JB Hi-Fi.
I would get the 4K Ultra HD.
I would too.
wouldn't
Actually,
fuck
I meant
around.
to say that earlier. The 4K version of this is fucking flawless.
Yeah.
The 4K, what do they call it? Transition. Is it 4K transition?
Yeah.
Flawless.
Fuck you, Roger Ebert.
Yeah.
That's all I got to say. I'm
want-
finishing it that way.
Okay. Do you want some trivia?
I do.
Let's do some movie trivia.
Body count, body count.
12.
Yeah, I was going to say.
Pretty much everyone.
Noise.
All of them. John Carpenter has stated that of all his films, this one is his personal favourite.
Okay.
Apparently, it's become a tradition in British Antarctic research stations to watch the thing as part of their midwinter feast and celebration held every June 21st.
Can you imagine how cool that'd be?
I know. It's
sitting in a research station in Antarctica and
watching this movie. I know.
What did I watch? I watched what's the new season of True Detective? You don't watch True Detective, do you?
No.
So Jodie Foster, the new season is about something happening in a research station in Antarctica.
Oh, yes, I did hear that. Yeah.
And the first thing she sees on the shelf is the thing. I noticed it, and I did the Leonardo DiCaprio. Oh, there it is. And I had no one to talk to about. But, oh God, I loved it. I loved that was in there. And I knew it. And I love this fact that they do that. Like I can't research it. I can do something. I can do something there if they want me to be there for that day.
Yeah. I can run the projector.
Yeah, I can clean.
I can make the popcorn.
I can clean. I know I can clean.
I'll unfold the chairs. I'll fold the chairs back up. So it's pretty iconic poster, wouldn't you say, for this movie? The glow face.
Oh man, so good, so good.
John Carpenter hated it.
Okay, John.
He felt that
You got most things right.
He felt that it was the final nail in the coffin and did not like it. It was presented as a take it or leave it option, and he felt that he was striving to get away from the man in a suit horror trope. Yet this poster was a man in a suit.
Yeah, right.
John Carpenter thought it made the film look like a slasher movie and said they should have just painted a bloody knife in his hand as well.
It's iconic as shit.
That's what I thought too.
Hey.
Some casting news, and there's a fair bit here to get through. Ernie Hudson was the front runner to play Childs until John Carpenter met with Keith David and gave him the part.
And you know what? Keith David has surpassed
Ernie Hudson. Yeah.
Ernie, yep.
Donald Pleasance was the original choice for Blair. He was unable to perform the role due to a scheduling conflict. The casting in MacReady proved to be difficult. Many A-list actors met with Universal and read for the role of MacReady, but nearly everyone turned it down. Nick Nolte was the top choice. He rejected it. The role was also turned down by, and brace yourself,
Walken.
Jeff Bridges, Tom Berenger,
No.
Scott Glenn, Roy Scheider, Chris Christopherson, Sam Shepard, Jack Thompson, Aussie's Jack Thompson, Tom Atkins, Don Johnson, and
Oh, it is us Walken.
it was Christopher Walken.
Want to do a test on your blood?
On your blood. See if you are the thing or not.
You're coming with me because I don't trust you.
Dogs.
Dogs. Oh, no. The thing. Oh, wow.
I'm out of scotch.
You know.
They weren't my clothes.
You bastards. Out now. Oh, God. Damn.
Not flying my chopper.
Blair.
The snow.
This ain't a good idea. Weather is bad.
So, screenwriter Bill Lancaster wrote the script with Harrison Ford or Clint Eastwood in mind, and both received offers, and they both rejected it. Although some of the aforementioned names showed interest, nearly everyone turned it down due to the issues with scheduling. Kurt Russell was hired as a last resort effort on recommendation from Carpenter, as Universal was skeptical that he was too young and pretty to play rugged and brawny MacReady.
Oh, fuck off.
However, with filming to begin in a week and with B-roll already shooting, the studio helplessly hired Kurt Russell. Oh, you poor bastards. Helplessly.
Gorgeously blue-eyed, luscious hair.
Could you imagine the
Kurt
meeting?
Russell.
Well, I guess we got to fucking get Kurt fucking Russell.
Kurt Russens. His name's Russell. Who gives a shit?
This movie's going to flop anyway.
Kurt Richards? Russell. Oh, what a man. I sent you a message after watching this.
Yeah.
I said, if I could pick...
Any
if someone
hairstyle.
said to me,
Yeah.
as a God comes down and says, look, I can give you one hairstyle for the rest of your life. You'll never go bald. You'll never go thin. I'll be like, Give me Kurt Russell in The Thing.
Yep.
It is just lush.
It is.
It is chill. It's like he could wear that to some, like the Academy Awards, and people just be like, God damn, that's some good hair.
Do you know what I love too is that Gunn recreated it with de-aging for Guardians 2.
He is.
Yep.
In the brandy scene.
In the brandy
that is
scene,
him.
it's the
Yeah.
same. It's a luscious hair.
I think us and James Gunn I reckon James Gunn's like, hey, Kurt, we need to de-age you, and I've got just the age. When is it? The Thing.
The Thing.
Ah, man, what a movie.
What a movie.
What a movie.
Do you want some branching?
Oh, I'm excited. I'm
You
excited.
shouldn't be.
Oh, really?
And now it's time for us to branch out and decide what we'll watch next week.
I suppose Keith got us here, so...
Yeah, it was a little bit slim. You got 5.
Fave. Yeah, what do we got?
Kurt Russell,
Yep.
Death Proof.
Ooh, okay.
Wilford Brimley,
Yep.
The Natural.
Ooh, The Natural.
Norbert Weiser, The Rocketeer.
Mm.
TK Carter, Space Jam.
Ooh.
John Carpenter, Halloween.
God damn. Have we done Tarantino yet?
We have not done Tarantino as yet.
I reckon out of those, we're going Halloween or Death Proof.
Mm-hmm.
I love Death Proof.
So do
like, on a level that...
I know. And
I don't know if we want to go double fives again.
but the thing is, of all Tarantino's movies, this is one that he doesn't
He
like.
hates, but
Yeah.
I don't give a shit what he thinks. Halloween, though. Ooh-wee.
Mm-hmm.
Jesus Christ.
See, I know.
hate this.
I know you've got a lot of nostalgia for Space Jam. I know that.
I'm not picking Space Jam.
You're not picking Space Jam?
It's Halloween or Death Proof.
Okay. Do we need a flip?
Oh, it's thinking about a flip. No,
Since-
you know what? Fuck it. Let's flip.
Okay. All right.
Let's go.
Well, you've got the honours.
Yeah, Death Proof.
It's your flip.
We'll go Death Proof Grant.
Yep.
And Halloween Cork.
Yep.
You ready?
I was born. I can't see it.
Oh, what did I say?
He said Death Proof was Grant.
Okay, well, it looks like we're doing Halloween.
Are we doing Halloween?
Halloween it is.
Oh, horror icons just coming out the wazoo.
Gee whiz. Gee whiz. We gonna have any movies left when we go on a YouTube or?
Mate, we've got the stuff. I'm starting to do the studio's started.
Death Proof. Fuck. That would have been good.
I thought you might have gone Death Proof. Anyway, let's
Go ahead, skin it. Skin that smoke wagon and see what happens.
Is that Kurt Russell?
It's Kurt Russell, man. It's just cyclical. It's cyclical. Halloween. How do we feel? My first instinct is to go 5 because I love this so much. But I think I'm realistic enough to know
We watched Nightmare on Elm Street a couple of weeks ago.
some of the acting is not going to hold up because this was done on not even a shoestring budget. This was done on a part of a shoestring budget. But
I don't think it has the outlandish goals of A Nightmare on Elm Street.
no.
Which is like we need to create this whole fake world and things. It's sort of like we just need brutality hidden. There's nothing mystical about him. It's just brutality. So I'm not going to fall for the trap again and go, this is a classic. And I know it's a classic like Nightmare on Elm Street.
Yeah.
I'm going to go lower than a 5.
Yeah.
I'm going to go 2.5.
I'm going to say
I'm gonna-
3.
Lower my expectations.
I'm going to say 3.
You reckon you'll get there, though?
Oh, look, I really hope
What's
so.
your confidence on getting to a 3?
Oh, I haven't seen this for quite a while. And I think my mind is a little bit tainted by the fact that I've watched all of the shitty sequels more recently.
Yep.
You can't deny this movie's place in the pantheon of horror classics.
Yeah.
It kicked off the whole slasher phenomenon as
One
a
of the big
genre.
four. One of the big four.
absolutely.
Yep.
Michael Myers is one of the most threatening movie bad guys we've seen ever.
Yep.
It launched the career of Jamie Lee Curtis. It gave John Carpenter his start. So I don't know. I mean, I'm confident I can get it to a 3. We can get it to a 3, but
Yeah.
I just really hope that it does and
I'm
doesn't
with ya.
disappoint me.
I'm with you. I'll go 2.5 just because of what once bitten twice shy
Yeah.
from A Nightmare on Elm Street.
Yep.
And I haven't seen it in a while, so I can't think, oh, you know what? It does have those pitfalls
Yeah.
of
But it also
Nightmare.
doesn't have apart from kill scenes, it doesn't have that supernatural special effect requirement that Nightmare needed.
And that's what that's what I was trying to say. Like, it doesn't have that mystical world that it needs to hold
Yeah,
up
it's
to.
literally just killing people with a knife.
it's brutality, and
Yeah.
I think the only thing we're going to have to worry about here is effects. I think the storyline's brutal, and we love it. I think the only thing we're going to worry about is, the blood looked like fucking pumpkin soup.
I'm going to feel like, too, as iconic as the main theme is, Michael's theme, the score, I've got a feeling that it's not very well scored at points.
Not used in the way we
No.
expect it to
Not
be.
used to build tension and stuff. So I don't know. Look, we're speculating, and that's what this section of the episode does, is speculates. So
Yep.
I think, I'm confident it'll be a 3 at least, and I'd be disappointed if there's anything less.
Yeah, it's going to be good.
This is. I've got more nostalgia for this than I have for Nightmare. Lots more nostalgia for this.
Oh.
Halloween's my favorite horror franchise,
Yep.
and I know most of the sequels are shite, but I
Yep.
love them anyway.
Yeah. Yeah, I'd take Texas out of the big 4. That's my favorite horror, to be honest. But, yeah. No, this is good. I hold this above Nightmare as well.
Yep.
Yeah.
Good.
That's good. I reckon Johnny Keys is about to play his tune.
Well, you know what? Johnny Keys loves Halloween because a lot of the score is piano driven.
Ooh.
That John Carpenter wrote himself.
Maybe he can drop a little something. Maybe he can't.
No,
Okay, John.
no, he can't. I've already spoken to him. It's copyright issues.
Oh.
It's YouTube.
Okay, John. John.
He knows all this. I gave him a big spreadsheet.
It's you and me, John.
It's you and I. Thanks everyone for listening. This was a lot of fun to do this one. Subscribe if you haven't already done so. Leave us a rating. Leave us a review. It does help us out with podcast algorithms and whatnot. If you know someone who might like to listen to us, by all means, please share an episode with them. You can drop us a line by email at themovietreepod@gmail.com. Hit us up on our socials on Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, and YouTube. You got anything else?
I got nothing.
Got nothing.
Just watch them YouTube.
Got no more things.
And I got nothings.
Ooh. Come and climb the movie tree with us again next week. We're just ticking off horror icons at the moment.
Someone's got to do it,
Yeah.
and it's us.
Halloween.
I'm excited.
I am.
Are you excited?
Yeah, a little bit.
Yeah. Hey, get out there and get excited, guys. Adios, thinglings. Nah, no good.
Nah.
I should probably just call them bitches.
Yes.
Adios, bitches.